Hey, welcome to Deliberate Nutrition and Fitness. We're going to go through a little bit of kettlebell training, kind of go over some of the finer points and one of the tools that I like to utilize a lot in my fitness. So the first exercise we're going to go over is the kettlebell goblet squat. So this is a great way to teach a squat for somebody who doesn't have a lot of experience with the movement. Typically, we progress from something like a body's weight squat to a goblet squat to a front squat to a back squat, so that we've got a nice progress and progression to get you, the motion that you need, as well as the right fundamentals of the movement in general. So basically, with a kettlebell squat, a goblet squat, I'm going to be holding the kettlebell. I can go bottoms up, and that kind of forms the goblet, or I can also grab it by the horns and just hold it right here. Same thing as a normal air squat. I want to start and initiate the movement with my hips going back and opening up my legs so that I can drop my upper body right between my legs. So my goal is to sit between my legs rather than to fold over the top of them. So the reason I like the goblet squat so much is because I can really emphasize that and force my knees out with my elbows. So as I get to the bottom of the squat, I'll kind of just sit down in that squat, force my knees out, find some space and just kind of hang out there for a little while, and then come back up. A couple notes on that. As I'm doing the squat, I'm wanting to get my hips back, like I mentioned at the beginning, but my spine is staying still. As I'm lowering, I'm continuing that path. My knees and my hips should be bending at relatively the same speed, so that I'm not lowering my torso faster than I'm dropping my knees, or I'm not kind of letting my knees dive out in front of my toes. As I'm doing the squat, again, I want to drop straight down, elbows between the knees. If you can see, my knee is staying relatively over my toe or over my shoelaces. That's really important. If I get my knee too far out in front of my toes, that's going to put a lot more stress through that joint. A lot more knee pain is going to happen with that. So that's a great exercise to start with. Go ahead and give it a shot. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can kind of grab anything. You can grab a paint can or just anything you've got lying around the house, so that you can really just focus on dropping those hips back, bending the hips and knees at relatively the same time, getting those elbows inside your knees so that you're squatting in between your legs.